Elon Musk officially completed his acquisition of Twitter on the 27th of October 2022 for $44 billion. Honestly, who can blame him? When you work as hard as he does, you save all your pennies, why not kick back, relax and treat yourself? Of course, for Elon, kicking back and treating yourself means bulking out your CV with another CEO title, working 16 hours a day, and then sleeping on the floor of the office. That's why Elon lives in a miniature house worth $50,000. It's because he's only ever slept there once, and when he did, it was on the carpet.
Last time I was here, I actually slept literally on the floor because the couch was too narrow.
On the day of the acquisition, Elon fired the former CEO of Twitter, Parag Agrawal, and took on the role himself. And he continued on in this role until May 12, 2023, when he announced his successor. In a tweet, Elon welcomed Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter, and one day earlier said that she would begin her role in 6 weeks' time. Not much is known about why Elon picked Linda, but it can't have had much to do with her ability to crunch single-digit numbers. Unable to work out how long 6 weeks was after May 12th, Linda said fuck it and started on June 6th. I can only imagine Elon was furious, totally caught off guard, scrambling to pick up his sleeping bag from underneath the desk. But who is Linda Yaccarino? What do we know about her? Luckily, the internet is full of clues, and I found my first one in a tweet from Elon posted December 21st, 2022. Elon said only a fool would take on the position of CEO of Twitter, which I assume is why he wanted out of the role. That being the case though, we can deduce for almost certain that Linda Yaccarino must be an idiot. But what else do we know about her? That can't be everything. Well, if we check her Twitter profile, we can tell she's a woman. I know some of you might be thinking, hang on a minute James, that's a bit presumptuous. I don't see any she-her pronouns there. Okay, yeah, alright, I agree. I didn't see any she-her pronouns either. But that is why I have registered a grievance. You should too. But she did include an equally significant piece of information, which confirmed her gender. Yeah, you see? She don't mind a good pair of shoes. Okay, we're getting there, but surely we can figure out even more about her than that. Why is it that Elon thought she would be fit for the job? I suppose one of the main reasons he picked her is that Linda Yaccarino is best known for her role at NBC Universal, where she headed advertising sales. Obviously, this is a quality that Elon is keen to foster in making Twitter profitable. Similar to Elon Musk, Linda Yaccarino is no stranger to holding numerous job roles concurrently. In 2018, during her tenure at NBC Universal, President Donald Trump appointed her to the President's Council on Sports, Fitness and Nutrition. Since I don't live in the US, I don't feel like I'm properly equipped to assess whether or not she was successful in this position. All I will say is, since her appointment to the job, TLC have aired 53 more episodes of My 600-Pound Life. But Donald Trump wasn't the oldest president that Linda had the pleasure of working for. In 2021, she partnered with the Biden administration. Their task was to create a coronavirus vaccine advert campaign with the intention of persuading disaffected communities into taking the vaccine. Regardless of your position on the vaccine, I think we can all agree that was a pretty lofty goal. Think about it. How do you encourage people that don't want to take the vaccine into taking the vaccine? Well, you need someone famous. You need someone hip, someone cool, someone they want to be like. But for some reason it looks like they gave Biden the casting vote on who they chose.
Gracias a Dios y el trabajo de protegernos del COVID-19.
That's right. Yeah, they went for the Pope. And thank God they did too. Just imagine all those kids in the ghettos who got a booster because of Pope Francis. Although in my opinion they missed a trick. They should have done the PSA in Latin. They might have jabbed a few more. But enough about her experiences. Why else did Elon think that she was cut out for the job? Presumably, Elon is confident that Linda will fight the same battles and die on the same hills as him. She more or less echoed Elon's ambition in a Twitter thread from June 12th. More than that, her vernacular was a lot like Elon's as well. Here she is saying, our first principles are questioning our assumptions and building something new from the ground up. And Elon always talks about things in terms of first principles, which is his approach to tackling a problem. For those of you who are unfamiliar, why not listen to the man himself explain the concept?
First principles is kind of a physics way of looking at the world. You kind of boil things down to the most fundamental truths. Say, okay, what are we sure is true? And then reason up from there.
Let me give an example of first principles from Elon's life. For whatever reason, Elon seems to have a real axe to grind with sleeping in beds. So, what did he do? He broke sleeping down into its fundamental truths. And what are the fundamental truths of sleeping? Well, you don't need a bed to sleep, you can sleep anywhere. That said, it's certainly easier to sleep lying down, so preferably you want somewhere flat. And what's the closest flat thing around? The floor. That'll do. But that isn't even the only similarity in their thinking. Both Linda and Elon believe in Twitter's ability to assume the role of the global town square. In fact, that was Elon's motivation for buying Twitter. He believed it was the global town square. So presumably, he'll be pissed off to learn that according to Linda's assessment, it isn't yet a global town square. I suppose it's more of a global village green. And perhaps that's because, as far as Linda's concerned, Twitter doesn't have accurate enough real-time information. because there are too many global village idiots muddying the water. But yeah, let's give her a chance. Let's see how she does. Bye-bye.